Hey everyone, it's Christina with the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina. And today we're going to work on this pinwheel wood kit. This is available on my website. We're going to start off by painting all the pinwheel pieces with Paint Couture Purely White. We're going to be decoupaging on it, so I want to have a nice bright background. Once that is dry, we're going to go ahead and put it aside, and then we're going to start gluing the bases together. Each base has three layers to it, so you just glue one on top of the other. These little U-shaped pieces are what you're going to glue on the back of your pinwheel, and you just stack them on top of each other and glue them. That's what the dowel is going to fit in to hold your pinwheel up, and it'll fit into the base. You'll see. Okay, back to the pinwheels. I'm taking a 320 grit piece of sandpaper and I'm just smoothing the surface from painting it so that we can get a nice decoupage adhesion. I am using the Decoupage medium and matte, and this is by Paint Couture. I'm just applying that and then I put the paper down. These two prints are what's included in your purchase. I designed these and I'm giving to everyone with their purchase of the kit. Once it's dry, then I go ahead and I sand off the excess, and then we'll put another layer of the decoupage medium on top to seal it. Please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll know when I upload a new video. Once that's dry, then we're going to move on to the little overlay pieces that go on top of the pinwheel, and we're going to do the same thing. Just using that decoupage medium, applying the paper. We're going to let it dry and then we're going to sand off the excess and give it another coat of the medium. All the links will be in the description of this video. If you consider purchasing any of the Paint Couture products, I would appreciate it if you would use my affiliate link. We're going to go ahead and give those a dry and make sure everything is ready to move on to the next step. Now we're going to use the Paint Couture Van Dyke Brown Glaze, and I'm going to use it as a stain on the bases, the dowels, and the U-shaped pieces. I just brush it on all over. Once it's dry, then I wipe it back with a paper towel. I love the rich brown that this glaze gives you, and you can just use it in place of a stain. Now we're going to assemble the pinwheel. And you'll see I'm just using a little bit of glue, and you can see how the pieces go on top there. We're going to get the Paint Couture Crackle system. There's two steps. I apply the first coat very light-handed and very thin. I don't want it to have big cracks on it. I just want it to look like a natural crackle and just not overall on the whole piece. Once step one is dry, then we're going to do the same thing with step two. I'm using a light hand and a very small amount of the product. We're going to go ahead and give it a dry, and once that is all dry, then we're going to use the Van Dyke Brown again, and I'm applying it all over the pinwheel. I like the antique look. If you don't like that, then just skip this step. I have a little bit of the glaze on a sponge, and I'm just getting around the outside edges to give it a little more dimension. I'm going to dry that completely. And then we're going to go ahead and start assembling. There's the U-shaped piece that you saw me working with, and it just gets glued on the back of the pinwheel. Your dowel rod fits into it just like you see right there. You can glue that in place. I didn't because I like to take mine apart for storage. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you supporting my channel. Have a great day.